Welcome to Dateline Schools, a presentation of the St. Clair County Regional Educational Service Agency with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, we're visiting Capac Middle School, talking with Principal Matt Drake, as Capac Middle School is the top performing school among those that make up the Blue Water Area Conference, according to the state's top to bottom list. And Matt, what is the criteria that the state uses to create this top to bottom list here in Michigan?
That's a good question with an extremely long answer. And if I was a psychometrician and a statistician, I could probably bore you for 15 to 20 minutes on it. But what we've been able to figure from talking to the people that we've talked to is that they're monitoring growth over time with your students in your building. So they want to see that Terry's scores have been gradually moving up or quickly moving up, and you get a point for moving from one level to the next, or 2 points for moving from one level to the second level. Then they have subgroups of students. They have students with disabilities, students of ethnicity, then students without disabilities, and they look at the top 30% of your achievement students and the students at the bottom 30% of achievement, and they want that gap to be very small, and they want that gap to be closing. So you have to be bringing your bottom up to your top in order to get points and credit for that. Beyond that, there's a whole lot of other things that roll into it. For high schools, they do graduation rate, that counts. MEP scores and ACT scores are rolled into that mix somehow. So it's a very complicated process. It's even hard to get explanations from superintendents and from curriculum directors, and even sometimes from people from the Department of Ed, because it's a very complex formula.
Well, that's going to make it kind of tough as you share with your staff, here's what we need to do, and some of those kind of things to try to put it in their perspective too, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I don't know if this would be extremely popular, but I think that we really try and focus on the fact that it all starts in the classroom, it all starts with the teacher, it all starts with quality, with looking at data, knowing what your kids know, and then working individually with them. And if you do all of those things, the other pieces should fall into place, because you could drive yourself crazy looking at data and picking out certain kids and trying to bring their scores from here to there. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's great teachers knowing their curriculum and spending time with kids in the classroom. That's what makes the difference.
We'll be back with more tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.